Hello guys, so today's question is classify membrane lipids. Okay, so basically in this question it has been asked that what are the different types of lipids present in cell membrane. So many classifications are there. I personally studied the classification that I am going to explain here. So hope this helps. So lipids can be mainly of two types. Either they can be storage lipids or they can be membrane lipids. Okay, and the membrane lipids are further classified as follows. They can be phospholipids, glycolipids, and archaeal ether lipids. Now these are the three main types, and each of this type I am going to explain separately. The first one is phospholipid. It is of two types: glycerophospholipid and sphingolipid. Now, glycolipids are again divided into two types. One of them is again sphingolipids and another is galactolipid or sulfolipids. Archaeal ether lipids have no other type. Now let us see these individual lipids and see their structure. First, coming to phospholipids. Phospholipids. Number one is glycerophospholipid. Glycerophospholipid. So from the name glycerol only we can understand that a glycerol is present. So glycerol basically forms the backbone in glycerophospholipid. Consider this as glycerol. I am going to use simple diagram so that it's easy to understand, right? This is the glycerol part. To which there will be a fatty acid chain attached. This is fatty acid 1. This is fatty acid 2. Third part will be a bit different. Here the third carbon will be attached to a phosphate group and which will be attached to an alcohol, any kind of alcohol. So this we can say is the basic structure of glycerophospholipid. The second type of phospholipid was sphingolipid or sphingophospholipid. Here the backbone is different. The backbone for sphingophospholipid, as you can see, the root name is sphingo, so the backbone will be of another kind of molecule known as sphingosine. Okay, so this will be sphingosine. This is sphingosine and it will be attached to one molecule of fatty acid. This is fatty acid 1, and this part will be attached to phosphate group which will be attached to a choline molecule. Okay, so these are the two main types of phospholipids, right? Next is glycolipids, right? Glycolipids. glycolipids are again of two types. One is sphingolipid, sphingoglycolipid. So what is the main basic difference between sphingolipids under glycolipids and sphingolipids under phospholipids? We'll see here. Here also the backbone is made up of sphingosine. And sphingosine looks kind of like this. I'm drawing a very simplified structure because remembering the main structure is not that important. Now this sphingosine will again be attached to a fatty acid. Fatty acid 1, and this part will be attached to a monosaccharide or oligosaccharide. Okay, so oligosaccharide are basically consisting of 2 to 10 monosaccharide units. So this is the main difference between sphingolipid under glycolipids and sphingolipids under phospholipid. The second part in glycolipids is galacto or sulfolipids. Galacto or sulfolipids. Okay, so here there will be a glycerol backbone. Okay, glycerol backbone. To which we will have attachment of two fatty acids. And the third part will have attachment of a mono or oligosaccharide as before, but also there will be a sulfate group. This is why they are known as sulfolipids. Okay, so this classification is also done. Coming to the last part, which is the archaeal ethyl lipids. Archaeal ethyl lipids, the basic structure is a bit different. These archaeal ethyl lipids have 3 glycerol molecules. Okay, so first I'm drawing one glycerol molecule. This is a glycerol. This will have a phosphate group matched. Okay, and the attachment, it will be attached to something called diphytanyl. Two molecules of diphytanyls will be there. The details you don't have to know, only the structure. This will be attached to another glycerol molecule. And this glycerol molecule will be attached to the third and last glycerol molecule by a phosphate. Remember one thing, that the link between diphytanyl and glycerol molecule, these are the ether linkages. Okay, and that is why the name Arkel ether lipids. So this is the end. Hope this video was useful.